U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin made a stop in La Crosse today.
She toured Gundersen Lutheran Health System's new facilities, including the recently finished inpatient behavioral health building. Baldwin's visit comes just a week before she returns to Washington to take part in a Senate committee meeting on the state of mental health care in the U.S.
News 8's Carrie Vick joins us now with the story.
Well, Mark and Lisa, Gundersen Lutheran's new inpatient behavioral health facility will help make sure patients don't have to travel for miles to receive the care they need. It was a problem here and is still a problem in many places across the U.S. And as the nation debates the problem of gun violence, lawmakers are also taking a closer look at the mental health care system. It's a timely visit to Gundersen Lutheran's new inpatient behavioral health facility.
Immediately when I get back to Washington, D.C. next week, one of the committees on which I sit will be holding a hearing on the status of the mental health system in the United States.
U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin toured the facility today and says it's important that people in the La Crosse area now have access to care right here near their homes.
I can't imagine a family who has a loved one in a mental health crisis who's told that the nearest bed is across the street, and a patient who doesn't have the support of their family and their community in terms of healing.
It's an important service that is growing harder and harder to come by.
So many institutions right now are running in the other direction and closing beds that are, have been dedicated to behavioral health.
While making sure we have good mental health care is not a new concern, it's come under the microscope in light of the recent mass shootings that have sparked national gun control debate. Governor Scott Walker spoke to the issue yesterday at a stop in La Crosse.
The fundamental similarity seems to be a breakdown in the mental health system.
That's why Walker says he will focus Wisconsin's efforts not on gun control, but on how to improve mental health care.
In the next week or so, we've set up, I think, about 25 different mental health experts from around the state, folks from different hospitals, clinics, some folks from law enforcement and others, to talk to us about how do we get at the source of this problem in the first place.
Now, Walker says he may make room for mental health care in the state's budget. He says one idea is to target funding for crisis intervention services.
All right, thank you, Carrie. Gundersen Lutheran Health System has been contacted by the governor's office to take part in the mental health discussion.